Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice. Today we are taking a look at BattleGoats, a small card game for 2 to 6 players. Let's take a look how it plays. So this is how we play BattleGoats. Apologies for the reflection there. I am hoping to get a kind of better lighting system than just the lights in my ceiling. BattleGoats is essentially a deck of cards. The game is for 2 to 6 players, although as with this type of games I think it plays better with 2, but we're not spoiling any of the review for you. You have 4 types of cards. The first is a hero, and each team must have 1 hero in their set of 9 cards. Then we have goats, which are yellow. We have creatures and equipment, which are green and blue. Each card has the same layout, type there, hit points and damage there, a name and a ability there. Through either drafting or just dealing them out, players will get a hero and then 8 other cards and lay them out like this. On your turn, you reveal one of your cards and you choose to attack another card. If you've already got cards revealed, then you can attack with that one without revealing any more cards. If a card starts face up at the start of your turn, it's considered face up for all abilities. So let's say this player went first. They revealed this Cyber Goats, which says +1 for each card, -1 for each card in your discard pile, +1 versus other goats. So that's quite a good one to come out early, and of course you can look at your cards and see where they are unless you want to play a harder version of your setup, and they choose 1 on the other side. So let's say we choose this one. It's not a goat, so we don't get the other +1, but we're at 8. This one's at 3. It says +5 if you control and reveal the Pigaput. So we have got the Pigaput, so we flip that one, which gives us a total of 8 on this one. So that's actually a tie, so both cards would come out of the game. Now, this player would reveal one of theirs, and they'd do it without knocking the camera. This is the glass cannon. When attacking, attacks all cards in a column at once, explodes and must be discarded after attacking or being attacked. So we're going to go for the middle column here. So we'll start at the top. 3. All enemies have -3 versus this card. It's not enough, so that gets discarded. 4, +1 for each adjacent card. 5, 6, 7. So it will get discarded, and this is getting discarded anyway because it blows up. And at the bottom, 0, +1 for each card on your battlefield, including himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those 2 will go. So that was a great play by the right-hand player. This carries on with players revealing cards, and of course in a 3 or more player game you choose. That one's a 6, it's just a lion, and now we could choose to take out this one already revealed or risk another one. We're going to risk it, and we get 6, and that's a when attacking power, so we've taken out their hero there, so that goes there. Then they're going to use the Pigaput. Instead of attacking, you may take the armoured pig from a discard pile and place it face down in your battlefield. So we're going to do that. We're going to go and get our armoured pig back and place it face down on our battlefield. And so on until one player has lost all their cards, or one player is the only person left with any cards. So that's basically how you play BattleGoats. So there is BattleGoats. BattleGoats is a nice little simple game. I really like the artwork. I like it best at 2 players. It's a game that I would love to play with my son, but he's not reading enough yet, and there is quite a lot of reading to be done until you get used to some of the cards. It does play okay with more players. Certainly I prefer the lower counts. Like I say, 2 players is ideal in my opinion. I like the kind of spatial awareness powers that you have, the powers which makes a column stronger or makes a card stronger if it has adjacent powers, and the choice of when do you reveal that. Do you risk letting the opponent discover it and taking it out before it's powerful, or do you reveal it early and put in some shots fired early on? So there are some decisions there. It obviously works better with a drafting approach where you draft the cards so you kind of know maybe what the opponent's got and how they might be trying to combo things, and that can give you some bluffing about you know, you think they might definitely play that card there, so you want to weaken it, but they play it in not the optimal position because they want it still to be strong, but they want you to make a mistake. The powers are nice and varied. There's a couple of cards with powers I don't like that have to do with the time of the day. A werewolf one, if it's a full moon, it gets more power. That kind of stuff for me is, I just think it's a waste of a card. Essentially, I'll never choose that one. I'll never use it. I'd rather have some power that I can use that isn't based on making me play at a certain time of the day. But for a quick versus card game, it's simple, it's fun, it's not going to blow you out of the water with any of its mechanics, but it's well worth a look. I think my biggest complaint is, although this is a really nice deck box that's like a deck box you'd buy rather than cardboard, kind of this plasticky material, unfortunately the top isn't worn down enough and could do with a little bit of shaving, so particularly for getting it back, it's quite difficult. So that and some of the cards being not as good as others, particularly the ones that are around time of day, are the negatives. I mean, it's one of those games you kind of know what you're getting just from reading the description on the box. The powers work well. If you play it enough, yes, you're going to want to see an expansion. But that is BattleGoats, a nice 2-player battle game, 2 to 6 player battle game, particularly for kids who are starting to read, and it might encourage them to read more. But also I'd play this with a couple of my mates while we're waiting for people, because it's quick. It says 5 to 30 minutes. That is spot on, and obviously lower player counts, you're going to hit those quicker times. BattleGoats, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time on Board, Deck and Dice.